Introduction. The housekeeping team is responsible for maintaining the cleanliness and organization of the rooms and common areas on a cruise ship. This job is crucial to ensure guest satisfaction and a good company image. To work in this area, it is important to have cleaning and organization skills, as well as being proactive and having good communication with guests and team members. In addition, you must be willing to work flexible hours, including weekends and holidays, and be prepared to handle challenging situations efficiently and professionally. Working on the housekeeping team on a cruise ship can be a rewarding and enriching experience, offering travel opportunities and knowledge of new cultures. What are the necessary characteristics to be a housekeeping? Being a member of the housekeeping team on a cruise ship requires certain characteristics and skills to ensure success in the position. Here are some important characteristics to keep in mind. Cleaning and organizational skills. Housekeeping is responsible for keeping the rooms and common areas clean and organized, so it's crucial to have skills in this area. Proactivity. It's important to be proactive and seek solutions to problems before they become bigger. Good communication. Good communication with guests and team members is essential to ensure guest satisfaction and efficiently resolve any issues. Availability to work flexible hours. This work involves working weekends, holidays, and irregular hours, so it's important to be willing to work flexible hours. Ability to handle challenging situations. It's important to be able to handle challenging situations professionally and efficiently. Positive attitude and teamwork. It's important to have a positive attitude and work well as a team to ensure the success of the housekeeping team. Flexibility and adaptability. It's important to be flexible and adaptable to change as the working environment on a cruise ship can be dynamic. Punctuality and responsibility. It's crucial to be punctual and responsible, especially when it comes to meeting guest expectations. Attention to detail. It's important to pay attention to detail to ensure that the cleaning and organization is of high quality. Ability to follow established procedures and regulations. It's important to follow the procedures and regulations established by the company to ensure safety and guest satisfaction. In conclusion, being a member of the housekeeping team on a cruise ship requires cleaning and organizational skills, proactivity, good communication, availability to work flexible hours, ability to handle challenging situations, positive attitude and teamwork, flexibility and adaptability, punctuality and responsibility, attention to detail, and ability to follow established procedures and regulations. Additionally, being a member of the housekeeping team on a cruise ship offers the opportunity to travel and experience new cultures, as well as being a rewarding and enriching experience. It's important to remember that this work can be challenging, but with the right characteristics, it's possible to succeed and enjoy a successful career on the housekeeping team on a cruise ship. How do I get started working? To start working as a housekeeper on a cruise ship, you will need to follow some basic steps. Here are some suggestions. Research cruise ship companies that offer job opportunities as a housekeeper. Submit your resume and cover letter to the companies you have selected. Make sure to include relevant information about your skills and experience. If you are selected for an interview, prepare well to answer questions about your skills and interests in working as a housekeeper on a cruise ship. If you are hired, prepare for safety and job training, which will be provided by the company. Be ready to face challenges and have flexibility to work flexible hours and adapt to different situations. Ensure that you have the necessary characteristics such as a good attitude, teamwork, cleaning and organizational skills, etc. Research cruise ship companies that offer job opportunities as a housekeeper. Some of these companies may include Carnival Cruise Line, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian Cruise Line, among others. Prepare an attractive resume and cover letter, highlighting your relevant skills and experiences for housekeeping work on a cruise ship. Apply for available job opportunities and be prepared for interviews, practical tests, and training. Stay updated with the latest trends and regulations in the cruise ship industry to improve your chances of success. Consider taking training courses in the area of cleaning and organization to enhance your skills and stand out among other candidates. Do not forget to take into account that working as a housekeeper on a cruise ship can be demanding, with challenging work hours and adverse weather conditions, so it is important to consider whether this is the ideal career for you. Remember that to work on a cruise ship, you may also need to meet certain requirements, such as a certain age, valid passport, and health certification. Check with the company to make sure what the specific requirements are. Salary and benefits. The salary for working as housekeeping on a cruise ship varies depending on factors such as the contracting company, location, and the worker's experience. On average, the average salary for a housekeeping employee on a cruise ship is around $800 to $1,500 per month. In addition to the salary, there are many other benefits offered to housekeeping employees on cruise ships, including free accommodation on board, free meals, free or discounted cruises, health and dental insurance, and opportunities for training and professional development. It is worth noting that working on a cruise ship can be demanding, with prolonged working hours and adverse weather conditions. However, for many people, the benefits of working on a cruise ship outweigh these challenges. It is important to research carefully and consider if this is the ideal career before applying for a housekeeping job on a cruise ship. It is also important to remember that cruise ship employees spend most of their time on board the ship, and benefits may include discounts on shops, bars, and restaurants on board, as well as other amenities. Is language important? Yes, knowledge of at least one foreign language, usually English, is important to work as a housekeeper on cruise ships, as passengers and other staff members from different countries need to be attended and understood. Additionally, instructions and communications on board are often made in English. Knowing other languages may be considered an advantage for hiring. The level of language required to work as a housekeeper on a cruise ship depends on the hiring company and location. However, an intermediate level of English is commonly required, as this is the universal language of the sea and is widely used on board. Some companies may also require knowledge of other languages such as Spanish, French, German, or Italian, depending on the cruise routes and guest profile. It is important to check the requirements of each company before applying for a housekeeping position on a cruise ship. To work as a housekeeping on board a cruise ship, it is usually necessary to have the following documents. Besides a knowledge of at least one foreign language, especially English, it is necessary for the candidate to have the following documents to work as housekeeping on a cruise ship. Valid passport. A valid passport is necessary to travel outside of the country of residence. Health certificate. Most cruise ship companies require employees to have a health certificate issued by a doctor. This certificate attests that the employee is in good health to work on board. Work ID. A valid work ID is necessary to prove professional experience. Basic safety training certificate. Many companies require employees to have a basic safety training certificate on board, which includes training in first aid, firefighting, and abandonment of the ship. Work visa. Depending on the country of residence and the country of destination, a work visa may be required before boarding. In addition, some companies may require the candidate to have previous experience in hospitality or working on board ships. It is important to check the requirements of each company and have all necessary documents before applying for a housekeeping position on a cruise ship. How should my CV be presented? The presentation of the resume for a housekeeping position on a cruise ship is important to stand out among other candidates and show your abilities and qualifications for the job. Here are some tips on how to effectively present your resume. Keep the formatting clear and simple, use a readable font and keep the formatting clean and organized. Avoid unnecessary information and keep the resume to 1 or 2 pages. Highlight your relevant experience. If you have previous experience in hospitality or working on board ships, highlight it. Include information about the tasks you performed, the length of time you worked in those positions, and the company name. Add contact information. Include clear and accurate contact information, such as email address, phone number, and location. List your skills. Highlight your relevant skills for the position, such as language knowledge, communication skills, teamwork, ability to handle crisis situations, etc. Add additional information. If you have any relevant certifications or training, include them in the resume. Additionally, if you have references available, include them. Review and editing. Make sure to review the resume carefully before submitting it. Check for spelling, grammar, or punctuation errors. Remember that the goal of your resume is to highlight your relevant skills and experiences for the housekeeping position on board a cruise ship. Following these tips, you can create a well-presented and effective resume that will help attract the attention of hiring companies. Example of how a good CV should be written. Here is a detailed model for creating a resume to work as housekeeping on cruise ships. Personal information. Start the resume with your full name, address, telephone, email, and a brief description about yourself. Professional objective. Write a clear and concise professional objective that focuses on your aspiration to work as housekeeping on cruise ships. Educational background. List your relevant degrees or courses that may be important for the job. Relevant professional experience. Include all relevant experience you have acquired in hospitality, cleaning, or working on board ships. Include the start and end dates of each position, the name of the company, your responsibilities and accomplishments during the work time. Language skills. Include any foreign language you speak, including proficiency level, basic, intermediate, or advanced. Relevant skills. Include any relevant skills for the job, such as organization, ability to work in a team, ability to deal with the public, among others. Certifications and trainings. List all relevant certifications and trainings you possess, such as the Basic Safety Training Certificate, among others. Professional references. Include 2 or 3 professional references that can be contacted to provide additional information about your experience and skills. Professional appearance. Make sure your resume is clear, organized, and professional, using a legible font and appropriate margins. Remember to review and perfect your resume before submitting it to cruise ship companies. It is important that your resume highlights your relevant skills and experiences, and helps you stand out as a candidate. Example of a resume for a housekeeping position on a cruise ship. Personal information. Name, Maria da Silva. Address, 123, Flower Street, Jardine Neighborhood, City, State, Zip Code. Phone, 11 99999 9999. Email mariettasilva@email.com. Objective: seeking a housekeeping position on a cruise ship, where I can use my guest service and cleaning skills to contribute to a pleasant and unforgettable experience for passengers. Professional experience: Housekeeping, Hotel Internacional, January 2018 to December 2021. Conducted daily cleaning of rooms and bathrooms, including bed making, towel change, and replenishing bathroom items. Responded to guest requests quickly and efficiently, ensuring a positive experience for them. Collaborated with the team to keep common areas such as hallways, elevators, and waiting rooms clean and organized. Trained new employees, sharing my skills and knowledge of the housekeeping role. Education: Technical course in Hospitality, Technical School of Hospitality, 2015 to 2018. Languages: Portuguese, native. English, intermediate. Skills: experience in cleaning rooms and bathrooms. Good communication and guest service. Teamwork and collaboration. Flexibility and adaptability to changes. Sense of urgency and attention to detail. References available upon request. Notes: I have an up-to-date health certificate and a valid passport. I am ready to embark immediately. How should the cover letter be made? The cover letter is an important document that accompanies the resume when applying for a position as a cruise ship bartender. It should be written clearly and accurately and should include relevant information about your skills, experiences, and professional goals. The letter should start with a header that includes your name, address, phone number, and email. Next, it is important to briefly present your relevant skills and experiences, including your academic background and courses related to the bartending industry, your professional experience, communication skills, and cocktail knowledge. It is important to highlight your passion for the bartending industry and your ability to work in a dynamic and challenging environment, such as on a cruise ship. It is also recommended to mention your availability to travel and work different hours and locations. Additionally, it is important to include information about the necessary documents required to work as a bartender on a cruise ship, such as health certificate, valid passport, and maritime safety course. The letter should be written in a professional manner, grammatically correct, and using a legible font. It is recommended to personalize the letter for the specific job, including the company name and the recipient's name. Body of the letter. Dear employer's name. I would like to recommend candidate's name for the position of bartender on your cruise ship. I had the pleasure of working with candidate's name during time period at name of bar/restaurant, and I can confidently say that she is highly qualified for the job. Candidate's name has extensive experience in bartending, including preparing a wide range of cocktails and drinks. She also has exceptional communication and customer service skills, and is able to handle high-pressure situations with ease. Additionally, candidate's name is highly organized and always ensures that the bar is well-stocked and clean. Candidate's name also has advanced knowledge of foreign languages, which is an advantage for working on a cruise ship. She has a great work ethic and is always willing to help colleagues, which is a great asset for the work environment. I wholeheartedly recommend candidate's name for the position of bartender on your cruise ship. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. Sincerely, your name, your position/title, name of bar/restaurant, I hope this letter of recommendation has given you an idea of how a letter for this position should be structured and how it should highlight the candidate's skills and experience. Remember to always customize the letter to fit the candidate and the specific position. Live and online interview. Tips for live interview. Here are some tips to help you succeed in an interview for the position of housekeeping on board a cruise ship. Be on time. Arrive to the interview ahead of time to give yourself time to prepare and relax before the interview. Be prepared. Research the cruise ship company and the housekeeping position before the interview. Appropriate attire. Dress professionally and appropriately for the interview. Be friendly and smile. A friendly smile and positive posture can help you make a good first impression. Be honest. Answer the interview questions clearly and honestly. Show interest in the position. Ask about the job and what is expected of the on-board housekeeping position. Highlight your relevant skills and experiences. Talk about your skills and prior experiences that may be useful for the housekeeping position. Emphasize your flexibility and adaptability. A cruise ship is a dynamic environment, so it is important to show that you are flexible and can easily adapt to changes. Remember that the interview is an opportunity for you to showcase your skills and interests for the position, so prepare well and good luck. Live and online interview. Tips for an online interview. Here are some tips to help you succeed in an online interview for the position of housekeeping on board a cruise ship. Test your technology. Check that your camera, microphone, and internet connection are working before the interview. Appropriate environment. Choose a quiet and well-lit location for the interview, away from noises or interruptions. Be prepared. Research the cruise ship company and the housekeeping position before the interview. Appropriate attire. Dress professionally and appropriately for the interview, even if it is online. Maintain eye contact. Look into the camera, not at the screen, during the interview. Use a neutral background. Choose a neutral background for your camera, such as a white or gray wall. Be friendly and smile. A friendly smile and positive posture will help convey confidence and professionalism. Be clear and concise in your answers. Make sure to listen clearly to the questions and answer in a clear and concise manner. Remember that an online interview is similar to an in-person interview, so prepare in the same way and good luck. What are the most common live and online interview questions? Here are some common questions you can expect in a live and online interview for the housekeeping position on a cruise ship. Tell us a little about yourself. Why would you like to work on board a cruise ship as a housekeeper? Have you worked in an environment with many passengers before? How do you stay organized and manage your time efficiently? How would you handle a situation with an unsatisfied passenger regarding your cleaning services? How do you manage your work in a dynamic and changing environment, such as a cruise ship? Are you willing to work extra hours or on odd shifts, if necessary? How do you keep your team motivated and working together in a challenging environment? Have you had to deal with any type of emergency or crisis situation at work? If so, how did you handle it? What would you like to add to our housekeeping team on board the ship? These are just some of the common questions you can expect during an interview for the housekeeping position on a cruise ship. It's important to prepare and think about your answers before the interview to succeed. What are the common questions and answers for live and online interviews in English? Some common questions and answers in English for an interview for the position of housekeeping on a cruise ship include: tell us a bit about yourself. I am a proactive, organized person and love working with my hands. Additionally, I enjoy working in a team and always strive to find ways to improve my skills. I believe my work is an extension of who I am as a person and always try to do it to the best of my ability. Why would you like to work on board a cruise ship as a housekeeper? I would like to work on board a cruise ship as a housekeeper because I enjoy traveling and meeting new people and cultures. Additionally, I believe it would be a great opportunity to develop my skills and learn more about the travel industry. Have you worked in an environment with many passengers before? Yes, I have worked in environments with many customers before. I have experience in keeping calm and quickly resolving any situation that may arise. How do you stay organized and manage your time efficiently? I keep my tasks organized through a to-do list and make sure I complete each task within the specified timeframe. Additionally, I always try to prioritize my tasks and delegate tasks where possible to ensure everything is done efficiently. How would you handle a situation with a passenger who is unhappy with your cleaning services? I always try to understand the passenger's perspective and work quickly to resolve the problem. If necessary, I would ask for help from my coworkers or the manager to find the best possible solution. Additionally, I would ensure the passenger knows that their satisfaction is important to me and to the company. How do you manage your work in a dynamic and constantly changing environment, such as a cruise ship? I believe it is important to be flexible and adaptable to changes. I stay informed about the latest news and trends in the industry and always strive to learn new skills and techniques. Additionally, I maintain clear communication with my coworkers and managers to ensure everything is running smoothly. Are you willing to work long shifts and at irregular hours? Yes, I am willing to work long shifts and at irregular hours. I understand that this is the type of work on board a cruise ship and am ready to adapt to these hours. Additionally, I see this as an opportunity to travel and see the world while working. How do you handle the lack of privacy and personal space on board a cruise ship? I understand that living and working on a cruise ship can be challenging in terms of privacy and personal space. To deal with this, I maintain a good sleep routine, healthy diet and physical activity. Additionally, I keep my personal space tidy and organized and try to find leisure time when possible. How do you handle the pressure and stress of working on board a cruise ship? I understand that working on board a cruise ship can be stressful at times. To deal with this, I maintain good communication with my coworkers and managers and try to resolve any problems or conflicts quickly. Additionally, I take breaks when needed and participate in leisure activities to relieve stress. These questions and answers are suitable for those who have already worked on board and want to apply for the same area, but in another company. The recruiter will assess your level of calmness and speed in taking on real-life situations that the interviewee may face for the role of housekeeping on a cruise ship. Here are the questions and examples of answers. What is your previous experience in onboard housekeeping? Answer: I have X years of experience in onboard housekeeping and worked for company Y. How did you handle emergency or room-related issues during your previous experience? Answer: I always maintained a proactive attitude and resolved any issues as quickly as possible, ensuring guest satisfaction and maintaining the high standard of room cleanliness. How do you handle team management and task supervision? Answer: I am able to lead and motivate a team to achieve common goals, delegate tasks efficiently, and provide constant feedback and training to ensure team success. How do you maintain organization and control of cleaning supplies? Answer: I keep rigorous and systematic records of cleaning supply stocks, ensuring adequate availability of supplies and avoiding waste. How do you handle guests and their special requests? Answer: I always treat guests with respect and professionalism, prioritizing their requests and doing everything possible to serve them efficiently and satisfactorily. What is your experience in maintaining cabins on cruise ships? Answer: I have X years of experience in maintaining cabins on cruise ships and am capable of performing cleaning and arranging tasks, as well as performing basic repairs. Do you have experience working in a team environment on a cruise ship? Answer: Yes, I have experience working in a team environment on a cruise ship and understand the importance of working efficiently and collaboratively to meet the needs of guests. How do you handle crisis situations, such as water leaks or fires on board? Answer: In crisis situations, I remain calm and follow the guidelines set by the ship's safety team. Additionally, I am also able to help guests move to a safe location. Do you have knowledge about the safety standards on board a cruise ship? Answer: Yes, I have knowledge about the safety standards on board a cruise ship and always follow these guidelines to ensure the safety of guests and crew. How do you handle intense work demands and long working hours? Answer: I am a dedicated and committed person. I always strive to perform my tasks efficiently and, if necessary, I am willing to work extra hours to ensure that everything is done according to quality standards. Communication on board. What are the most useful phrases to use? Some useful phrases that can be used as housekeeping aboard a cruise ship include: Can I help with anything else? I will do my best to resolve this issue as quickly as possible. I will make sure your cabin is clean and tidy for your return. If you need more towels or sheets, please don't hesitate to let me know. I will check this immediately and resolve the issue. Let me show you how this facility works. I will check you out of your cabin right now. I will make sure your luggage is taken to the exit. Of course, I can arrange that for you. I will make sure your cabin is tidy and clean for your arrival. I am here to ensure your room is clean and comfortable during your trip. I am prepared to handle any issues or special requests you may have. I can provide additional information about the onboard facilities and activity schedule. I am committed to the safety and well-being of all guests on board. Conclusion. Working as a housekeeper on a cruise ship can be a rewarding and challenging experience. It requires a strong work ethic, attention to detail, and excellent communication skills. The housekeeping staff is responsible for maintaining the cleanliness and comfort of the guests' cabins, as well as providing prompt and efficient service in response to any requests or concerns. To be successful in this role, it is important to be organized, flexible, and able to work well under pressure. Good time management skills and the ability to multitask are also essential, as the housekeeping staff is expected to complete a high volume of tasks in a short amount of time. In addition to these practical skills, it is also important to have a positive attitude and a genuine desire to provide exceptional customer service. A friendly and professional demeanor, combined with excellent interpersonal skills, can go a long way in building a good rapport with guests and ensuring their satisfaction. To conclude, working as a housekeeper on a cruise ship can be a rewarding and dynamic career choice, offering opportunities to travel, work in a fast-paced environment, and make a positive impact on guests' experiences. With the right skills and attitude, anyone can thrive in this role and make a successful career in the cruise industry.